Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. And somebody sent me this. It's going to go on a cutting board, evidently for a meat company. And I'm just going to quickly show him how to run it. I'm thinking this is the shape of the cutting board, so he's just putting it on there. And when it was a PDF file, and all this came out black. I had to redraw the grill marks, and they're not perfect. And the one I'm doing it for, I just explained in an email, you could redraw them. The P's not exactly perfect. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of draw a box to see how big that area is. It's still pretty little, so I'm going to nudge it. I'm going to change my nudge distance to 3 inches and see if that's good enough. And I'm going to take the P and run it out, and the diamond shape and run it out. And they're really not past the laser bed. So we could do one more thing. We could just go 1 inch up and then change your nudge factor to 4 inches. And then I would run this job. This is well, you might want to turn them all to RGB black. And you could do that very easily just by grabbing off the screen and you're just hitting black. So I sent you the file. It should engrave good. Now these burn marks, I've taken all the color out, and just to show you that there's white specks, or now they're going to be yellow specks because I've taken all the white out. So the fat in the meat should engrave good. Now, depending on, if you're just doing one of these, what you could do is you could actually grab these grill marks. And let's move this up another notch. And you could select these depending on what kind of laser you have. I'm holding down the shift key and I'm going to select these grill marks. And you can see right down here I have 4 objects, 5 objects, 6 objects, 7 objects, 8 objects, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then I'm going to nudge them out of the way. We missed one, so we could put that up. And you could run this like it is. I'm trying to grab the yellow. And you could run this like this and then move all this stuff away. I do this all the time. Move this off your laser bed and just run these grill marks, and you could actually make them blacker. I kind of made them an off gray so they wouldn't engrave as deep as the DP or the diamond P, but you could make them black and then engrave them at such speed that's going to show up good on that. And then move them out of the way. And now move your lettering back up or back into, and then run this really, really deep. It's going to be a brand. And first of all, you might want to play around with the P to make it more like their P. You've got your original. But that's how I would run it, especially if you're just doing one board for them. If you're doing a lot of boards, this is a lot of hassle, but the end result will make it look outstanding. And you could play around with these grill marks. I just played around with them a little bit to make them look like grill marks, but they should engrave good because you've got some, specks in here that are white that are not going to engrave. So it's kind of a rustic look anyway. And if you look right here, we've got yellow. So this is going to be the wood. So all those white specks will be wood and all the gray specks will be engraved just a little bit. So your T-bone and your strip steak and your tenderloin, I'm also a meat man. I've been in the meat business for 45 years. So your T-bone has a strip loin and the tenderloin making the T-bone. So that the black will kind of engrave like the fat, and the bone will engrave, and there'll be some separation between them. I would definitely test this on a scrap piece of wood first and maybe play around with all of it, but that should work. Hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.